Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, May 23rd, 2022. The fire potential impacts are shown for the next couple of days here. We do have some lingering showers expected, generally on the isolated side today, and continuing into tomorrow across the north. Tomorrow we also have wind speeds picking up over southern and southeast Utah, and then on Wednesday we'll see temperatures increasing region-wide, but especially over the western portions of the area becoming quite warm and dry. Past 24 hours weather is shown here with the precip on the left and lightning on the right. We did see a few little showers moving in mainly central and eastern Idaho in the past day. And the fire activity is also shown here. We did have a few fires pick up over the weekend, especially over southern Utah and one along the Sierra Front, and then a larger fire here in the higher elevations of the Wasatch Back, which this fire was just under 100 acres. Precipitation for the past 14 days is shown here with the observed amounts on the left and percent of normal on the right. We have dried out our storms. While we have seen some cooler temperatures moving through, the precipitation has backed off a bit. It's just above normal precipitation there over western Idaho, and everywhere else has been closer to normal for the time of year, with some drier spots, especially over eastern Idaho, much of Nevada, and much of central or southern and eastern Utah. So this is the time of year where we expect to see things drying out. We are lucky enough to have some of these cooler systems moving through to keep temperatures from becoming very hot for an extended period of time, but that also means more wind events. Our ERCs are on the rise, have been on the rise in some areas, especially over here over the northern Utah mountains. A pretty rapid increase with some warmer, drier weather up there where that fire was. Still below normal for the time of year. And further south, the values are along the Arizona Strip and far southwest Utah. Those values are between the historical maximums and average for the time of year, but are on the upward swing. This morning's satellite image is showing that low pressure that moved through yesterday. It's located off to the east, but we'll still see cooler temperatures under that northwest flow across the area today, again with some lingering showers further northward. So for this afternoon, northwest flow will keep temperatures cooler across the north and eastern portions of the area, with warmer temperatures across the west. And for our dryness levels, we do have some browns in place across the south where conditions have been drier. Slightly elevated winds are expected over the far southwest Utah and the Arizona Strip today, and temperatures are on the cooler side again over the north and east, with warmer temperatures across the west and south. On Tuesday, that low that moved through yesterday and today will be off to the east and will allow high pressure ridge to begin building into the area with warmer temperatures region-wide. There's a slightly elevated chance for some showers across the north tomorrow. No high risk on Tuesday, but we do see wind speeds pick up quite a bit over central and southeast Utah tomorrow, with a slight chance of precipitation over the western Wyoming mountains and the higher elevations of far northeast Utah on Tuesday, as well as that low moves out to the east. On Wednesday, high pressure builds into the Great Basin with warming temperatures region-wide and generally lighter winds. No high risk. We can see on Wednesday the winds really lighten up, except along the Sierra Front and over eastern Idaho and western Wyoming. Temperatures quickly increase, especially over Nevada and western Utah, where the highs will be up near 90 degrees. 3-day precip totals are shown here, really just showing a little bit of precip over the central Idaho mountains and western Wyoming coming in on Tuesday. Then on Thursday, temperatures will still be pretty warm across portions of the area, especially over the eastern half of the area where the ridge is still in place. But we see another trough setting up over the Pacific Northwest, bringing a drop in temperatures and cooler conditions to the north and west, and some breezy winds, pretty strong winds, potentially on Thursday. No high risk have been issued for Thursday yet, but we'll keep an eye on these winds. And then on Friday, that trough continues to drop further south and move eastward, bringing further decrease in temperatures to the north and west, and winds out ahead of that front in Utah and southern Nevada. More of the same expected on Saturday, with generally seasonal temperatures as we see westerly flow across the area. And then on Sunday, that general troughiness remains in place over the northern half of the area, with continued higher relative humidities and slightly cooler temperatures across the north, with drier conditions across the south. And the precipitation accumulations for the full 7 days are shown here. We do see higher totals in the extended period, with that next trough coming in later in the work week and towards the weekend. The extended forecast for taking us into the first few days of June here is calling for below normal temperatures continuing across the northern half of the geographic area, with above normal chances expected kind of in this weird shape here over the northern and eastern portions of the Great Basin, with drier conditions expected over Nevada. This concludes today's fire potential briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.